Now it's the pod that's on for your entertainment, brothers in law and games with no hesitation. Now it's the points, the think, the drink, the drops. You listen to me. Come on, come on, come on. Let's look at this. What's up, y'all? Welcome, everyone, back to the only pro wrestling podcast that doesn't talk about pro wrestling.
What do we talk about, Ro?
We talk about headlocks and hangovers. You know. As I'm pulling up my document. New year, still here.
Are you mad?
All clear. Got beer, got whiskey, it counts too, but we're still here, right?
So bang bang skeet skeet.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, we're 5 seconds into 2025, and we're already done for the year, Drew.
Let's go.
God bless it, man. Son of a bitch. But anyways, I'm Ro. He's my co-host. He's the Mr. Married to My Sister, and the guy that occasionally drops some, drops that, let's just say, the sound drops provided to you in this episode. Look at this, is not responsible for them, or they don't hold the beliefs to be true, or whatever that.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
It's true.
That's what I do, baby.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome.
How are you, man?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling good. Once again, guys.
Feeling great, feeling good. How are you?
We're trying out the video. Maybe you're seeing this. Maybe you're not. Who knows? Although this is a regular episode. So if you're over there on the Patreon, you've gotten a little taste of this already. Of this glorious set. You know, all the amazing stuff that we have. But yeah, we're going to try and do a video thing so that you actually see us. You see how visually fucked up we actually get during these recordings.
If that's your purpose, you sick fuck. Welcome. I like you.
Oh, yeah.
I love it!
But yeah, man, so we got we went on the holiday break like everyone else did. We dropped our best ofs from the previous episode. So if you want to check those out, if you're interested in what our favorite movies, what our favorite shows, what our favorite matches were of the past year of 2024, go back and check that out.
Yes, sir.
But Drew, you know what season it is? Usually around the beginning of the new year.
Oh yeah, I watched Raw this week. It's Netflix era.
Well, we'll get into that. It is the Netflix era. That is.
Oh yeah, brother.
That's true. We'll get into that. But no, man, it's we talked about it last episode. It's the Lookie Awards. Can't you? That's why we're doing a video. It's so special that we're here for the second annual Lookie Awards.
Yes, and if you're only listening, you may want to tune into the video because we may have a few special award representatives and possibly a few people to receive, a few recipients that might make a appearance here.
Really?
So
That's good to know. Okay.
I'm talking to you, Kurt.
I see it. And then, of course, the headliner. We have the first time ever an inductee into the Look at This Hall of Fame.
LAT's first ever presentation of a nominee into our inaugural Hall of Fame class.
Which, it's a pretty big deal, if you ask me.
I will. I'm going to ask you, Ro. Is that a big deal?
And we're going to ask our listeners to stay tuned for that. So
yeah.
We'll find that out. Let's get into the award show, though, Drew.
Oh, big business.
Right off the bat.
Okay.
Let's do that. So we mentioned the nominees last week.
Listen.
Or whenever we recorded last.
Gotta pay attention.
And, the votes are in, some would say. I would say. Let's start off, Drew, the first award. welcome. I'm sorry. Yeah, this has
Welcome to the
not
2025
nearly
Lookies,
the production value as the
presented
first
to
one
you
did.
by Look at This podcast. Introducing your first award will be none other than Cinco Ocho himself. It's Ro.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second annual Lookie Awards.
Look at this.
Where we celebrate all the look at wisdom from the past year.
Take a look.
Our first award that will be given away tonight is the Rising Star Award. Your nominees are Lola Vice,
Look at that. God.
Will Osprey,
Look at this, bro.
Jacob Fatu,
I love look at this.
Stephanie Vacker,
Te amo. Look at this.
Joe Hendry,
I believe and look at this.
Oba Femi,
Ooh. Would you look at this? Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. Ooh.
and your winner is Oba Femi.
Oba.
Wow.
What an honor. Oba, any words? Since Oba did attend tonight,
He will
any
be accepting.
words? I don't. Do you want to accept on his honor? He's
I-
camera shy.
I'm not doing the voice.
The ruler of NXT is proud to accept this honor. Obafemi to the main roster immediately. Ooh.
Oba Femi, Rising Star.
Mic
That's,
drop.
I mean, literally before we did the nominations for this, a fucking week after he wins the NXT World title.
He is our NXT champion.
I mean, let's just say we have a knack for talent. We have a knack for talent.
He gonna be the Intercontinental champion by the end of 2025 at least once.
Probably.
Yeah. They might give him US. He might go US instead, but
Possibly.
yeah. Watch for it. Braun Breaker versus Oba. Oba, I'm coming for you. Breaker.
Break up. And the next award.
For our next award.
You got it?
No, I was
Okay,
co-hosting
so-
with you.
Go ahead. Ah, yes. We're like Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
We're like Demi and Margaret.
Ah, yes, we are. Welcome back to the Lookie Awards. Hello, we are here to present the next award, and that will be for Segment of the Year.
Coveted
Or
category.
Moment of the Year. It's a bit complicated.
It's musical, opera, comedy of the year.
I don't have all the nominations.
We
so
still doing
listed
Oba.
down. I don't know who I'm doing at this point. I don't have all the nominations
Not
listed
Rao.
down for this. I know. Yeah, we have the New Day heel turn. as one of the nominations.
New Day turning heel on Big E.
What else do we got, Drew? Moment of the year. Joe Henry in NXT.
I believe.
Trick Willie winning the NXT championship. Was that this year?
That was.
Yeah, let's just drop the fucking ceremony bit. I think the clear winner for this one that Drew we talked about is the Rock and Cody segment going into WrestleMania. Of course, Rock beating down Cody Rhodes in the rain. Like, how awesome is that?
Bloodying him on WWE television.
First time, really, we'd seen it, like, since, like, the comeback, you know, like Rock.
Absolutely.
Actually getting color on a guy, so that is the winner. Rock. Dwayne Johnson is now a Lookie.
Mama Rhodes, look at your boy.
Look at you now. Come on, Cody.
What would the American dream think?
The final boss doesn't give a fuck if the cameras are rolling or not. I don't give a fuck if they don't want me to cuss, because I'll fucking say anything. Fuck you, and fuck you. Ted Sarandos, I love you. Don't ever change, but fuck you and fuck you. Hey, CW people.
Thank you, Netflix.
Fuck you.
And thank you, Netflix.
I am so happy and grateful.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty!
All right. Rock wins one, finally.
The Rock.
The Rock says, all right,
Welcome to the Lookies Award.
next award, Drew.
Champs.
This one's pretty.
Put a belt on him.
This one's tough. For the Lookie Award for Worst Wrestler of the Year, Drew, the nominations are
I got plenty off the top.
Karrion Kross,
It's pretty bad. Yup.
Naomi, Chris Jericho,
Shut your ass.
It's gonna take me a while to find it. Oh God.
Oh.
I know.
Stupid idiot!
That shit out.
Jungle Jack Perry,
Real glass. Cry me a river.
Wyatt Six,
Whole crew. Damn.
John Moxley, Shotzi Blackheart,
Shit just made my drink taste bad.
and Tonga Loa. One of the Tonga that does the
Oh,
that.
Tonga.
A Tonga. Oh, Tonga.
Listen close.
And Drew, I have the envelope right here.
The winner for Worst Wrestler of the
I'm
Year
handing the envelope to you since we have a visual aid now. It's important that we play towards that.
goes to Cincinnati's own John Moxley.
Wow.
John Moxley. Spit some water out. Tell me how much you hate it. And then no sell everything. And then do no good offense either.
My Moxley impression.
No good selling. No good offense. No good promos. No good segments. What have you done all year? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm a Death Rider. I'm a badass.
He's
Let's gimmick it for him.
he's terrible.
He's bad. He's the winner of it for sure. John Moxley.
I read his book, and let me tell you something, people. There are 6
So
hours.
you're the guy.
There are 6 hours. You could do anything in your life better than listen to that.
To Moxley's book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, so what if it doesn't do any good with my character or my wrestling skills? If it's what I wanted to do, then that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. I was in the Shield.
the thing that was, I didn't like anyone controlling what kind of character I was gonna be when I knew I was gonna be a bad character.
I can't believe you listened to that.
Whole thing.
The whole thing. He narrates it, by the way. Andrew. And
Why I don't ride a motorcycle. I'd love to be a motorcycle guy. Often people think I am. Probably because I have
This is
such a
real.
sick jacket game. I like the
Sick
thought of
jacket
flying down the 15 in a Harley, burning through the desert, but I am not, in fact, a motorcycle guy. I've often had to clarify for people when telling a story about crashing my bike that I'm referring to my mountain bike, a Specialized 29er. The look on the listener's face is always disappointment. Yes, listener, despite the plethora of leather jackets I've sported over the years and my innate ability to look cool as fuck in them, I do not ride motorcycles. The reason I don't is simple. It's the same reason I don't like being on the top rope.
please stop.
I know what you're thinking. In the ring, you move like a panther. Only
You said to stop. Are you sure? You want one more sentence? Woo! Box, thank you, baby.
So, Drew, that's a thing I want you to do from now on is every now and then just start randomly playing an excerpt from Moxley's book, please.
It's so good. Every chapter ends with a bad joke, and they're really, really bad.
Oh, my God. Well, see him in the after party.
Wrestler of the year. I mean,
Worst wrestler.
worst wrestler of the year, John Moxley.
Oh, yeah.
Come on down.
Wow thing. And now, Drew, the final award. Ladies and gentlemen, the wrestler of the year.
Damn, highly debated, super competitive field for this one.
I mean,
Not a lot of John Moxleys
not
out there
really.
to take the awards so easily.
Yeah. So I think we both had the same number one, didn't we?
I don't know if that's a fact or not. I don't
It is.
think
I'm
so.
looking at it. I'm pretty sure. We had the same.
I thought there was some debate here.
We had the same 1 and 2. Yeah, but
What you got?
the nominees are Braun Breaker, Oba Femi,
Ooh, that's mine.
Jay Uso,
Yeet, delete.
Rhea Bloody Ripley, Seth
This is
Rollins,
a battle right here.
Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and CM Punk. And the winner is Gunther.
What an honor.
Gunther is here.
Absolute honor.
So Gunther could not be here to accept his award, so in his place is his mouthpiece, Ludwig Kaiser. Thank you, Ludwig.
Ling! Wow.
Wrestler of the Year, Gunther. God damn. Holy shit.
I think I voted Drew. I'm a little salt.
So, no, we both had Drew at 2 and Gunther at 1, if I'm not mistaken. You had Trick at 3, Rhea at 4. You had Joe Henry on your list?
I did not.
You didn't have him as an honorable mention? I think you had him as an honorable mention.
It don't matter. The Academy has spoken.
The Academy has spoken.
It does not matter.
Cool. Very well then, Drew. We can't leave the Lookie Awards without talking about our yearly or this is the first time we're giving the Hall of Fame Achievement
The
Award.
First annual.
I know, it's confusing. It's the second Annual Lookie Awards. First time we're doing the Hall of Fame.
First induction.
First induction into the Look at This Hall of Fame.
Look at this. That is, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen.
So, I mean, what can we say about this person? Would we have this podcast if it wasn't for this person? That's tough to say. Who's to say? But, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever inductee into the Look at This Hall of Fame, Jerry the King Lawler.
And look at this!
Of course, the most talented color commentator possibly of all time, right, Drew?
There's no possibly about that to me. Yeah. King is the man.
I mean, you could say the body. The body is the color.
The voice of my
Bobby Heenan.
era of commentary. So you got JR and King. That's the killer combo that people of my age will respect.
Yeah.
No disrespect at all to any of the great voices I've heard do it before or after. But nostalgia rules everything around me, Nareem. And unfortunately,
Name of the episode.
that's what we do. We like that shit. And I look at this.
And of course, without King, we wouldn't have fucking.
And every time a beautiful diva would come walking out, I'd say, "Hey, JR, look, puppies!"
Puppies!
I'm talking about the puppies! I knew what you were talking about. Look at the puppies, JR! I guess because it's Labor Day, the puppies had the night off! On me! Are you ready for some puppies? Good leader, she's got the puppies in a net! Woohoo! Can I see the puppies now? Tori Wilson! And her puppy! What's the puppy's name? You know, King? Which one, the right or left? Oh, look at this! Oh, man! People here in Dallas are pretty smart. They're gently want puppies already.
Yeah, dude. What else? Jerry the King Lawler. He says, "Look at this." He said it in an example of a clip. I wasn't trying to. I swear to God, I didn't know he said, "Look at this" in that clip until 20 seconds ago.
You could have bet it.
I mean, yeah, odds on, probably. My God, dude. Fucking Jerry the King Lawler, welcome to the Look at This Hall of Fame. You deserve it.
You deserve it, indeed.
Deserve it. You deserve it. Is that the cringiest chant in wrestling? You deserve.
It's the worst, yeah.
You deserve it.
It's worse than We Want Tables.
Yeah, it's way worse.
The worst.
But yeah, dude, Drew. Yeah, dude, Drew. Jerry the King Lawler in the Hall of Fame. How great is that?
Kings of Browns fan. I respect the shit out of that. Yeah, some of the comments might not hold up perfectly to today's audience, but let me tell you something.
What, like what comment?
I don't know. Like, I hope she gets her top ripped off so we see her puppies. Look at this. I don't know. Something like that.
Dude, do you want to talk about the Raw Netflix?
I will jump wherever you want, doggy.
Let's do it, because...
Whoops.
Oh, it's your phone.
Cheeky, baby.
God, yeah, let's talk about it. For those of you that don't know, Monday Night Raw premiered for the first time.
Thank you, Netflix.
For the first time, Monday Night Raw was on Netflix.
Thank you, Netflix.
Tons of people watched it, allegedly, and
thank you,
God,
Netflix, so much. Thank you.
Man, what to say about this show? So it's
bunch of uppity homosexuals shooting their mouths off to.
It started with. This show bugged me, Drew. This show, the more I've thought about this Netflix show, it's bugged me.
I Understand that. We'll go off though. What's your problem?
Not
Start at the top. You like Triple H?
so a big thing. Triple H promised when we were going into this was that the presentation was going to be completely different into the Netflix deal.
Okay.
And I didn't think we saw any of that. It literally, we hit play on it, and it literally started up like a normal episode of Raw, just with a fucking landscape shot of the building.
Sure.
And people
Into
walking
It Dome. Here we go.
And I just don't think that's
Very standard Raw.
That's not how you grab people. Yeah, standard Raw. That's my point. It's the first one on Netflix. It's not a standard Raw. It's a big fucking deal.
I thought they treated it like a spectacle, even though it wasn't that great of a. It wasn't an unbelievable spectacle by WWE's standards.
Sure.
Look at all our stars. Look at all the people in the building. Look how much. You know what I hated the most, Ro? More than anything? The constant, incessant, and this is coming from wrestling, so I already know this is part of the game. I'm not ignorant. The incessant need to ask the crowd to make noise, the whole world's watching you right now. Oh, there's billions of eyes. Like that was really annoying for me.
Yeah. They kind of hyped it up leading into this, saying, it's a WrestleMania level, show. WrestleMania level card. A lot of people were saying that, Drew. Especially the match card. Seth Rollins with Roman. Yeah, it's not your average Raw card. I'll say that at least.
Sure. The matches on it were pay-per-view level.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll give you that.
All 3 of them. 4 of them.
Yeah, all 4 matches that we saw.
4 matches in a 3-hour
3 hours of wrestling.
I usually don't complain a lot about that, but god damn, that's insane, dude. I just don't understand. Yeah, a lot of things piss me off about the show. We'll talk about the elephant in the room, the elephant in the ring, if you will. I hate all the ads. I said my point to the WrestleMania event level people were hyping it up to be was, yeah, it was very WrestleMania-y in all the worst ways possible. Where like the past couple of years, Drew, I've jokingly called WrestleMania Adomania because it's nothing but commercials. And
what do you guys want to talk about?
And everything is just, I just don't like it. Everything's presented by this. Fucking
Castrol GTX.
Like, when it was just Castrol GTX, that was cool, but when I got fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the ring and all, it's just, I don't like that, man. Or
cut that shit out.
Like, all the shit in the ring, the ads, I'm not a fan of it. People say it looks like UFC. Yeah, it does. It's not pro wrestling. It's one thing I like. The mat is sacred, by God. I don't like any of that, but, let's not even start with what the ads are that are on the mat. That, of course, is an issue in and of itself, but I'm just not a fan of that at all. I don't get how you release a YouTube clip hours before you go live on Raw saying, here's the cold open for the show, and then it's not a cold open for the show.
Yeah, this one's on you. I only watched the show, so to me it wasn't a cold open. It was a...
Buddy, that's what they called it on YouTube and on all the social medias is, hey, look at the cold open for tonight's Monday Night Raw. It wasn't a cold open.
No, it was a open.
It was an intro.
Normal intro, yeah.
I think if you start with that cold open, it's a lot better than, hey, look, we're here in LA at a stadium that looks like every other stadium in the country. Welcome. And then it's just like, oh, here are random people walking in that if you haven't watched this show, you don't know who these people are yet. Why would you care?
True. I can't argue with that.
And then,
it was a very standard Raw open. just focused on look at these big names.
I thought the Copperfield reveal of Triple H was comical. Like,
yeah, they did the big screen drop.
It was some Vince shit, if we're being honest. Like,
well, they got your cold. So to give them credit, so they did the crowd, the building, all that kind of thing, and then they like showed the building. The crowd in the building got to see that cold open play, and then we cut to just watching it through TV, and then like you said, or giant sheet drop, and the ring is revealed with Triple H in it.
Yeah, and goddamn, I didn't like the reveal, and let's not forget to mention in that cold open, I thought it was a beautifully made video. Made me cry the first time I saw it. Beautifully made. Some of the words used in that promo, I don't really like, Drew. Is that just old-timey of me? Work, shoot, heel, face.
I didn't love it. That's for sure.
I hate that shit. What are you doing?
Love it.
God. And real to we're not gonna say fake. You think we're gonna say fake? We're not. Even though we're admitting that we're fake now. Who knew Triple H would be the despise of kayfabe? Fucking in a 30-year different time period. First did the goddamn curtain call in the garden. Killed the business. And then now, it's a work. Gave me the Iggy, brother. Fuck that shit. I hate that. I know it's fake. You don't have to slap me in the face and tell me it is, too. Okay? God damn it.
Big mad.
I hate it.
Rob gets big mad about this shit, dude. It's so funny. I'll be watching episodes of wrestling with him, and I'm just enjoying it like a retarded 10-year-old. And I'm like, oh, Eddie Thorpe might come and win this. And he's like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen wrestlers do. He'll tell me that like once. He'll tell me that like once a week.
God.
That it's the stupidest fucking thing he's ever seen wrestlers do. And I'm like, God damn, dude.
It happens a lot.
They keep topping themselves. Holy shit. It's crazy. I'll be enjoying the shit out of it. I'm like, oh, this program rules. And they'd be like, these green fucking idiots out here have no fucking clue what they're doing. That was such a stupid finish.
Of course.
He watched Trick lose the title to Oba, and he goes, it's a stupid fucking finish. I was like, holy shit. This guy fucking shoots. He's crazy.
And of course, how could I have forgotten the stupidest fucking moment of the year? Oh my god, yeah, dude, NXT's not a good show.
It's crazy.
I'll say it. It's bad.
So good of a show. He's such a hater.
There's not good wrestling. There's not one good wrestling show on right now. I hate it. And now I can't go back and watch old Raws. What's going on? I can't watch it when it was good.
All right. Well, what did you hate the most? Let's see.
About the Netflix Raw?
Hulk, Rock, Triple H. And by the way, thank you, Netflix.
So, yeah, let's talk about Hulk Hogan. I think that's probably the thing that pissed me off, just because that's just pure stupidity. As I'm fucking stupid.
That was dumb. No arguments here from me on
It's
that one.
so
That was a misstep.
I don't get how there's not one person. I just don't understand that at all. And rightfully deserved. Good for LA for giving it back to him. I'm glad. Because usually, you get the dumb marks in the fucking in the arena. They just hear the music and they get fucking hypnotized. They just get taken back to when they're 8 years old. And yeah. So good on LA for sticking it to fucking Terry. And
I'd have cheered.
Yeah, you would have fucking lost your. You would have popped. You would have been doing the fucking poses and shit.
Yep. I'd have been drinking the beer.
You'd have been.
I'd have been drinking the beer. I'd have been wearing the MAGA Powers
You would have been
t-shirt.
waving the flag like Jimmy.
I'd have been out there so proud.
MAGA Powers, God bless it. God damn it, man.
That guy's a piece of shit.
So that was the real blemish on the night, was Hulk Hogan came out to promote his beer. Yeah.
Yuck.
It's just pure stupidity. I mean, in a world where we're going to make a Raw package, and I mean, I'm not defending it. Rightfully so, probably should be edited out. There's not an inch of Vince to be sniffed, pun intended, in the promo videos for Raw that they've done, like in the Raw's greatest moments, yada yada yada. That's fine. If you're smart, if you're smart enough to realize that and do that, but instead call up Hogan and book him for a fucking segment, that's insane. I don't get it. And in what world is Real American Beer paying WWE that much money that they would still allow that shit to be on the mat?
I don't know. The fact is, we've seen it with Hogan. Like, he doesn't get good responses anymore. We saw it at, like, the Tampa WrestleMania
that was
like 3 years ago.
rough.
Super mixed reaction. Like, you could hear the boos heavy. They were just being drowned out by some people trying to get behind him.
In the pirate suit.
But, like,
God, that was crazy.
I think we've seen him.
Yeah, I hated it. I fucking hated it, Drew. The more I think about it, the presentation of Cody, like he's like our world champion is a goddamn mark. We'll just stick him in the crowd.
Both our champions are pussies.
I hate it. I hate it so much. The Rock really pissed me off this week. Delivering some of the worst promos I think I've ever seen in a wrestling ring ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And that's not hyperbolic. There's been bad wrestling promos. Not one where they say fuck 3 different times.
That was an unprofessional, weird one. If it was anyone else, they might be in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that.
If it was anyone else, they wouldn't have done it because they're a smart person and they know probably how to write a promo into their older ages. Fucking idiot. I hate. The more I really was disappointed by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. As a guy 3 months ago that was like, what's with all this Dwayne hate? Starting to see it. The guy shows up once at Bad Blood, does nothing, leads to nothing. Causes a Hell in the Cell not to main event. That's a big fucking deal. Whatever, it's semantics. Do you think Drew or Punk probably cares about it? Did it affect their payout for that match? Probably not.
Sure.
So it still
and
takes
it's the
away
remembered match.
100%. And it's always going to be remembered as Rock coming out, doing 1, 2, 3 or some shit, and then just walking back off with a fucking title that has as much fucking shit. God damn, I'm pissed.
Go off, King.
I'm pissed now. Fuck The Rock. Fuck The Rock. The Rock, who could have easily been a Hall.
I'm right there with you on all of this so far of your opinion. My question to you at this point would be, does this particular Rock run so far tarnish his overall legacy? Does this drop him down? Because it's sounding a lot like it does to you, bro.
It could.
I'm asking you.
It could.
Not it could, it does, it doesn't. I'm talking your opinion.
We'll see how it plays out, brother.
Well, okay. Well, so far through the run, are you unimpressed enough that you legitimately have go away heat with The Rock?
At this moment, yes.
Okay.
Go away heat is a good way to put it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
it sounds like you are fuck off type of vibes to The Rock.
Yeah. At this point, I mean,
I'll give you that NXT one. Whoo, that was bad.
they've all been bad, man. The Rock concert's bad. He's out there with a script. I'm sorry. Like, I don't give a fuck how busy you are. How many bottles you pee in.
Seriously. 4 minutes of television time and you go out there with nothing. It wasn't even 4, was it, Ro? At NXT, he said, like, that thing says, like, 6 minutes.
Yeah, it bugs me
He
a
got
lot.
through nothing.
It really bugs me, Drew.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Not to mention that retarded Moana thing. That's the only thing this guy's clenching to right now, and it's. I mean, you can see it.
I'm gonna defend that one. Great new catchphrase. Can I get a Chihu? Pretty awesome. So, I'm just gonna get that out there. I'm a big fan of that one. I love that he has a new catchphrase. Ro hates the fact that he doesn't just use all of the ones from 35 years ago, but I'm okay with it. I think that's pretty cool.
Ones that he, used in wrestling promos and not in animated Disney flicks.
You gotta always
Shitty
evolve.
sequels, shitty Disney movies.
Ooh, shitty sequels.
I'm gonna start calling.
Moana
Is probably a bad sequel to the
I
first
doubt
Moana.
it.
What are you talking about, Drew?
Was
You haven't seen
Incredibles
it.
2 bad?
Compared to Incredibles 1? Yeah.
No.
Yes, Drew. What are we talking about
Still
here?
a good movie.
No, I didn't say that. I said compared.
That's really harsh critique, then, in my opinion.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Well, you cannot.
I
get
see
a
it how it is.
You cannot.
And a guy that literally 30 years ago could say anything and get it over in a wrestling promo is obviously clenching on to this fucking Chi-Hu.
And I would argue he's doing a better job of creating new ones.
He's okay. I would agree to disagree on that. I think you're just doing a bit because it's fucking insane that Chi-Hu you think is like more over than like Rudy Poo or something like that.
It is. I like it.
It's not. Because one, he was doing in a wrestling promo and a wrestling angle, usually with Michael Cole with a shirt over his head or some shit. And the other is him not as a wrestler. Name me another example of a catchphrase outside of wrestling like that a wrestler had that kind of transformed into it.
There's not a lot of transcendent wrestlers.
There's
not.
Yeah.
A lot. I guess.
That's not a thing. That's my point. It's not. Fuck that. Fuck The Rock.
It's like if John Cena came to the ring as Peacemaker.
Which he would never do because he's smart and he realizes it's two fucking separate worlds.
We called it. I wanted it. I wanted an intro to Do You Really Want to Taste That? I want it. With the whole dance and everything.
No, that would ruin John Cena.
Whatever. Ruin John Cena.
Yes, what are we doing here? It's wrestling.
Apparently nitpicking.
It's
out
wrestling.
the motherfucking ass.
You can say I'm nitpicking, Drew, but I'm just, I'm tired of this bullshit.
Of all things, Chi-Hu's not the problem with Rock's
Chi-Hu's
fucking
bad.
last shit.
Chi-Hu's
It's
bad.
the fact that he's talking like I'm fucking talking right now. Like I have nothing to say. Like I'm out of shit to say. So I'm just like, fuck, that's a terrible fucking name. We can go all fucking night. Look at this. You know what I mean? That's the Rock that, in my opinion, lost it. The Raw Rock was pretty bad. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of that? The NXT Rock was literally nothing. Like, send him out there and he can just do whatever. And that's unfair. If you let somebody else, you said, hey, just go out there and say whatever. And you let any other talent in WWE go out there and just start talking, and they said what Rock said, they'd be in trouble when they get to the back.
If Punk cut a promo like that, can you imagine?
If Punk says the F word, I don't know why I just called it the F word.
Punk might be
Fuck.
a bad example because he's too over, but
No, I mean, anybody.
Yeah.
Sammy, Shinsuke, Gunther.
Shinsuke, I would love for
That'd
that
be
to
great.
happen.
Yeah, that's why I said Gunther next. Oh, fuck, I'll go all fucking night. Like, it's really funny if somebody else does it, but no, they'd be in trouble. Like, they be reprimanded, not just when they get to the back, but probably like suspended off TV a couple weeks.
And not
because
only
that man had no idea what he was gonna say, came out there, cussed a million times, took forever to do nothing,
yeah.
to do absolutely nothing.
And it's not the wrestler's not the only one getting heat from it. You're telling me? I mean, obviously Monday is a different situation. It's on Netflix.
Sure,
but fuck that, dude. If I'm working on the CW, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, why?
See, that's the problem I have with it, Ro, is I'm afraid they actually, like, CW likes that.
It's like, oh, yeah.
They're like, we have The Rock getting bleeped.
Fuck.
We have The Rock getting bleeped several times in 30 seconds. What a sound clip this is about. What a searchable moment this is. That's what I'm saying. If TV shows don't want cuss words, then don't allow this at all, where that's what you create. Like, what are we doing here?
Man,
pick a lane.
I can't believe that promo he cut Tuesday.
It was really bad.
It was
nothing.
My jaw was open the entire time. We watched it together. You know, I was fucking shocked by it.
For 4 minutes of it, he basically just kept saying, I keep seeing the clock. They keep telling me that I got this much time left.
And let's not to mention that two big title changes happened on that show.
Sure.
One in the segment before that, if it was on any other NXT show, it would have been the biggest deal. It would have been, everywhere for a week. It would have made a bunch of fucking noise. It would have got a bunch of clips. But no, Rock's got to come out and say fuck 6 times.
It was more than 6, but yeah, I'll give you that. Like, Trick losing the title, Oba becoming new champion should be a bigger story than let's give The Rock 11 minutes to say 2.5 minutes worth of shit.
Yeah.
To stand there and go. I don't have goosebumps when I do the look at this show, just so you know.
That's an official hand now, isn't it?
Yeah. These are hands of The Rock, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you see how impressed my wife was when she was like, how did you know he was going to do that? I was like, because The Rock's ass.
Because I wrote the promo, goddammit.
Because I told him, I said, go out there and stand there for 9 minutes and then talk for 1.5 minutes. And say fuck like 12 times.
Shut your bitch
you
ass
fucking idiot. No, that was pretty bad. What was your favorite part of Raw? Just the match then?
Great question.
Seth Punk?
Yeah, probably that was my favorite part.
Oh, how about chair phone? Was that your favorite part? That was my favorite part.
Yeah. I forgot about that chair phone.
To anyone who doesn't
We
know.
might have to save that. That could be a whole episode on chair phone.
Cricket chair phone. It's a thing. It's real.
Man, God. Taker showed up on Raw.
It has a USB.
Hello.
Taker's dong was felt by Rhea Ripley, is how I read it.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. He came out and he donged, and Rhea Ripley was pleasantly surprised to hear it.
Yeah, let's set it up for him. So Rhea Ripley wins the title.
New champ,
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
And then, she's celebrating on the stage. And then, like you said, the fucking gong. That'd be cool if the lights went out there.
Yeah, we need that in this.
Dong. Gong. We settled this.
I know. I'm just kidding because I read it several times. I read it several times this week as dong, and I thought it was funny.
That people said that.
Several articles.
Yeah. You're team gong.
Yeah, it's a gong
we've
hitting.
Been through this
for sure. Gong.
So the gong hits. I might need a bong hit here. And then some Kid Rock starts playing.
Yeah, as I said, I know all the words, so I don't have to. Yeah.
Which I hate that theme for him. I'm on record for it. You know that.
Are you ready?
I prefer, the classic dead man walking. You done it now. You gone and made a big mistake. And I can't allow you to think you can just walk away.
So
turn around and face the price that you're gonna pay. 'Cause the end is now. This is gonna be your judgment day. A cheap shot. That's the way that you get ahead.
Can we just be honest? Kid Rock's better than that.
I'm going all the way blindsided. Then fuck, I kind of am forgetting it from here, but nice guys. It seems they always finish last, but bad asses are always kicking assholes' ass.
You're gonna pay.
You're gonna pay. And
now, so Take comes out with again, such a cheap, lame celebrity pop. Such a lame legend pop. The match is over. Nothing to help them win. Rhea's already at the top of the ramp, ready to go back to Gorilla and call it a night.
Biggest star on the show.
And gong. And fucking Undertaker rides out on his motorcycle just so that they can raise for... It takes 3 minutes, even though it should only take 30 seconds. Rides around the ring, fucking in his motorcycle.
And you said this, not to interrupt you, but you said this, and I thought it was really funny. If that was the one moment that Taker just ate shit.
So he's done this for years where he rides the very thick motorcycle past that very small amount round of space. And he's getting older, stiffer, just call it what it is.
Older.
Yeah, you can pretend all you want. Oh, I ride every day. Sure, like all it takes is one time of like, fuck, I can't get my feet right. I can't get the turn right. I'm not as strong as I was. I was very hopeful that the debut of Netflix would be the one. I was rooting for it, if I'm being honest.
You're gonna pay.
I was ready for Take to hit the steel steps a little bit and fucking just fucking fall over. But he didn't. And instead, he just rides around the goddamn ring, rides right back up where he is, and looks at Rhea and is like, "This is the part where I put my hand up."
Maybe we should do it.
Hands.
Together. Hands. Take her hand.
I mean, I have to take my pants off if I'm going to do Rhea's wedgie, so.
All right. I'm going to act like I'm on the back. You're gonna pay. You're gonna
You're going to pay for this ass. Yeah.
Make sure to watch my podcast.
Huge moment, right? Something we'll be talking about for years and years to come. The fact that Undertaker was there.
Right? Talk about a cheap return.
The fuck is that? The fuck? That actually pisses me off way more than any of the Rock stuff, personally.
It's bad.
It's very pointless. It's pointless. Again, I center back. I personally circle back to like the Mr. McMahon. This Netflix era of WWE is so much based off of like, look at what we have. You don't have shit if you don't use them proper. Just showing me The Undertaker doesn't do anything. Undertaker came out at WrestleMania and chokeslammed The Rock. Guess what? That's fucking worth an Undertaker appearance. That is. That's from that's at least if you're gonna
make a point when you were finished about that.
Yeah, if you're gonna show up, that's Undertaker showing up, not to ride a motorcycle in celebration for the Judgment Day's lady winning the title back, which she's already the fucking 3-time champion of, I believe. But what do I fucking know? Yeah. Fuck Raw. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck Netflix.
Fuck Netflix.
We had to buy that shit. We're not Netflix people.
No, but I am.
It's cutting out of our Patreon.
Now, you're a huge wrestling mark.
Yeah.
I'm a mark, and I'm totally fucking marking out.
Inside Baseball, we were trying to stream that shit, yo-ho-ho style. And dude, the picture was so goddamn shitty. And somehow this goddamn 2000s-esque kid, he doesn't realize that shit. He's watching, he's like, what's wrong with it? I'm like, you can't watch the debut episode of something like this. It looks fucking awful. You can't even tell what the fuck's going on. They did a drone shot over the crowd, and it just looked like they were flying past Minecraft fucking trees and shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I thought it was footage from Gaza.
So luckily for us, we went ahead and got that Netflix going on before we watched this. Because it was so worth it.
Yeah. I mean,
Fiend.
It's been a while since I've been reeled in like that. But, I mean, you brought up, I was just going
Hard times. I brought up hard times.
Yeah, Undertaker showing up was pointless. Almost as pointless as him showing up at WrestleMania.
Psych, dude, he slammed The Rock at least. It might not be perfect, but that is so much more meaningful than just riding around the ring. The two can't be compared.
100%,
yeah. The two can't be compared.
Although
both are bad. It's kind of like what you hit me with the last round of my argument of that doesn't mean it's good.
Sure.
It's the same thing where it doesn't mean it's perfect, but goddamn, it means a lot more than whatever the fuck that was.
What else happened? Oh yeah. I wanted to do this bit to start it, but we can do it now. What else happened on
excuse me,
Netflix?
¿qué pasó?
What happened on Netflix? I'm sorry.
¿Cómo se llama?
Ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Drew. What else happened on Netflix?
I think time got cut short because we didn't get to do enough hands.
Wait, I'm sorry. You said there's not enough time?
Not enough time.
There's not going to be enough time for this week.
We can announce that you're going to fight next week if that's cool.
But
what if we do that? The Rock needs to go out there and say absolutely nothing for a long time, if that's okay with you. John Cena's going to light the crowd up and be awesome for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to have The Rock do nothing for about 14. So, Penta El Cero Minuto, if that's cool. Like that.
So, do I just keep the mask on for the entire time?
For sure. Yeah, Vince, Paul likes that. But
okay.
Now, when you say...
Are you sure there's not going to be enough time for me to maybe possibly wrestle tonight?
You think we're going to get more than 4 matches?
I mean, just because you guys been running the vignettes for the past couple weeks, and it's been cool. People's been kind of speculating. It's kind of been looking like this on the mask. And
I don't know if Donde Está English, but we have CM Punk, Cody, Rock, Drew.
Punk, I know that guy. I think.
Triple H. We have lots of people to talk.
Triple H?
Can't just show a match of a stranger that no one knows. So what we will do is we'll have Clark Gable come out and say that he wants
Clark
to fight
Gable, the actor from Hollywood?
From New Year's Eve Rockin' Eve. That's him.
Holy shit.
You got him. He's going to come out and say he wants to fight a luchador randomly. So.
And that's going to be next week? Not this, so.
Yeah, next week.
Damn it.
So.
All right. Well.
Even this podcast is ahead on that one.
I guess I'll just take that off then.
What do you think about that? Even we're ahead on something.
Good bet.
Yeah.
Are we forgetting anything else on Netflix besides all the goddamn ads? So many celebrities there. Drew.
We could joke about Hulk Hogan, but I think the joke is out there unless people. Yeah. I mean, he got booed the entire time he was out there. It's very respectable. We talked about it. It's been a long time coming. He keeps building up less and less positive reviews. He's a known. All right, I'm just gonna shoot. He's a known racist. He's a known bigot. He's a known. I don't know if any of this is something. So I'm about to sound real crazy here. I don't know if this is a negative thing, Ro, or not, but it certainly weighs in the negative perception from the culture. He fucks Bubba the Love Sponge's wife. So I I don't know if there's anything wrong with that or not. If that's like, if it was agreed upon or whatever, like, you know, like, but like, so there's clearly like a little bit of a, what do you call it?
We kind of talked about this a little bit in
we
the previous
did.
episode.
We did. I tried to do above impression and I can't nail it.
Yeah, Bubba out of between Hulk Hogan and Bubba.
To South Florida.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So, but that's
deviant.
That's a negative look.
He's a known deviant, a known racist and bigot.
For sure.
Known Trump voter, which some people might not weigh as heavy as I do. And he's a liar. He's a super liar. Hulk Hogan's an amazingly well-known liar.
That's a big thing with the wrestling.
Has to be, right?
Is the lying and the
constant lying.
The worker brother, the literal brother. You know what I mean?
Brother was over for a long time, where like people like that of wrestling.
Yeah, that was
so cool. Is like Hulk Hogan, everything is brother.
Brother, yeah. And I mean, for those of you that don't, that's like an insider term. Like if you're one of the boys, if you're a worker, if you're a wrestler, you're a brother.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, brother.
No, it's crazy.
Brother. That doesn't work for me, brother.
Which we don't have him on tape ever saying. That's like
saying
a common.
Nuh-uh, brother.
That's not an actual. That's one of those famous, like, you know, when things like become known as a quote for somebody, but it's a misquote. Just like Triple H has never said, I find it funny.
I find it funny.
Hulk Hogan's never said, that doesn't work for me, brother. It's not on tape anywhere. That's not a Hulk Hogan.
Have you researched this? Do you know that?
Yeah, it's just a common thing.
Kind of like the Jerry Seinfeld
say.
Never said, what's the deal with?
Yeah, it's just something that people have like construed into like, that doesn't work for me, brother.
I don't believe that.
I swear.
I don't at all.
It's not a Hulk Hogan.
I think he said it this past Monday when they tried to pitch him to do something else.
You won't catch him saying that. That's not his thing.
God. Oh, man. But maybe
he fucking sucks, and I can't believe that was my childhood. He's my number 2 on my Mount Rushmore.
Quit bragging.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's so awesome. What the fuck happened?
When it comes down to workers, I am the worst. Dun, 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 dun. I'll come out and get booed the worst. Dun,
Not bad.
Dun,
Not
dun,
bad.
Dun, dun, dun,
This is
dun,
freestyle.
dun. I got something deep inside
If
of
you
me.
have white skin and you vote for Trump.
You gotta let us know and drink my beer.
Yeah, a real American.
I am a heel American. I vote for the right like every man. I am a Trump American. I vote right like every man.
I vote for right.
Vote for the right.
Not bad.
That's
not
it.
bad.
Vote for the right.
Vote for the
We're working
right.
the site.
Vote for your life.
That's really good.
I like it.
I'll tell you what, though.
Right
Drew,
on, brother.
I'm going to just throw that out. I'm going to throw this out there. Next Think or Drink. Yes or yes. Do we or do we not get the real American beer?
What is this? Trump's America? Yes or yes? What kind of vote is this? Sure, I'll drink it. I've wanted to try it before this, like months before this, when it first like launched. I was like, oh, well, I mean, I have to try it at some point and drink it just for novelty. But yeah, we can buy a 6-pack at 12. I don't feel comfortable.
What if it
buying with.
becomes like your favorite beer?
There's
ever?
no chance.
It's like the greatest tasting beer ever.
I do have garbage taste.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh
I'm
my
drinking
god,
birthday cake whiskey right now.
You're like,
so.
shit. Now I can't buy. I can't.
Don't do that.
What's your favorite beer, man? I'm a real
Don't
American.
do that to me. Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
I
yeah.
fucking hope that's not the case.
Oh man, that's really good, Drew. God damn it, we're back. We're here.
Yeah.
We're queer.
That's
New year.
It's another one.
I feel like we're forgetting some with Raw. Did we miss anything? Monday Night Raw. A lot of this. I was gonna ask you this. What celebrity popped you in the crowd that you saw? We saw a bunch.
None.
Who was the coolest celebrity?
None popped me.
Okay.
I don't watch wrestling for that. That's Golden Globes level shit. That's
for what? The celebrities?
The people in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
I don't give a shit about that. Okay. So the best one I saw was.
It's an obvious answer.
Either
I was just
X-Pac.
hoping you would say that.
X-Pac.
No. I mean, maybe you missed it. Honestly, maybe you missed it when we
I watched it. Macaulay Culkin got the biggest pop in the building.
Macaulay Culkin's.
And if I'll give him credit, the best, presentation, the best.
Oh, he knew.
Act
yeah, he knew
of it.
He knew what he was doing.
So good for you for
He's a
playing
worker,
it
brother.
up. Yeah, exactly. But overall, I mean, I have no problem with him. I like Macaulay Culkin. Probably more let's just call it. I bet you I've seen more Macaulay Culkin movies than most of y'all watching out there. I seen Page Master. I seen My Girl. I seen Home Alone's. What else am I missing? Does he have any other big ones?
Macaulay Culkin.
Those are my 3 favorites right there. What the fuck am I missing? Is there a big one?
I don't know.
I think I'm missing a big one. I can almost. Ooh. Either way.
Did you see Culkin's brother was there as well?
I did. I'm the one who pointed out to you.
Yes. I was.
I saw that dude because we watched because we're gay, and we watched the Golden Globes the night before because, hey, gotta see who wins. And that guy won an award, and Roe literally is such a mark that he goes, I wonder if he'll say anything about wrestling. I said, you're a fucking douchebag if he's going to say something about wrestling.
Yeah, but he'll show up the very next night.
With his wife.
With probably, yeah. It's in his, it's in his purse.
What kind of human being wins huge awards for acting credits and then next night says, I gotta go watch Rock talk about nothing? It's so funny.
It's you're right. It's a very much different look than sort of the Paul Giamatti going in and out, the cool, kind of normal, simple.
Or even this isn't meant to cut on anybody, but Vanessa Hudgens doesn't win huge awards. O'Shea Jackson's never gonna win a huge. Never is a mean word, but hasn't won huge awards.
Biggest loser.
It's usually It's usually kind of your B-level celebrities. So Macaulay getting that huge pop and being such a well-known name, a renowned name, is kind of an outlier.
Known wrestling mark as well.
Sort of an outlier. No offense, Bill Simmons, you're not as big of a star as Macaulay Culkin. That's a known fact. I know you probably make more money than him nowadays, but
he's big in the podcast game.
Oh, for sure. Bill Simmons for sure makes
OG.
money. I have no doubts of that.
Like a radio guy, kind of, right? Didn't
Yeah.
he start like that?
All sorts of outlets. I think he's one of those workers that he be getting paid all day.
Yeah. Smart guy.
Definitely not cutting on him.
But no.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. Did I miss anybody? Seth Green, I like, but
also
am I missing
known
any
wrestling
other
fan.
big ones?
Guest hosted a Raw once.
Am I missing any other big ones though?
No.
Big pops.
No.
I don't think so. I'm not trying to cut on anybody. If I did not say your name there, I have a very short-term memory. Smoke some thoughts.
Smoke some of that Travis Scott.
I smoked Travis.
By the way,
we smoked cactus.
I almost sent it